Welcome back to channel. What if a simple 5-cent coin could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? In today's video, we're uncovering the top 3 most valuable United States Jefferson nickel coins that have captured the attention of collectors worldwide. These rare coins may look ordinary at first glance, but their unique mint marks, exceptional conditions, and historical importance have turned them into highly sought-after treasures in the auction market. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned collector, this journey into the world of Jefferson nickels will reveal how small details can lead to big money. So let's get started. First up, we're diving into the story of the 1963 Jefferson nickel, a coin that may look ordinary at first glance but can command serious attention among collectors. Especially when found in very fine condition, this coin represents a unique blend of history, craftsmanship, and collectible appeal. Could this humble nickel in your pocket be worth far more than 5 cents? Let's find out. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the buffalo nickel design. It features the image of Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers, on the obverse, while the reverse showcases his famous Virginia home, Monticello. By 1963, the coin was already a staple of U.S. currency, produced during a time when silver coins were still in circulation but nickels remained composed of a copper-nickel blend. The early 1960s also marked a period just before major changes in U.S. coinage, making 1963 issues part of the last era of traditional minting practices before the coin shortage and removal of silver in 1965. The 1963 Jefferson nickel carries distinct design elements that collectors appreciate. On the front, Jefferson's left-facing portrait is finely detailed, with the inscription "In God We Trust" to the left and "Liberty 1963" to the right. On the reverse, Monticello is depicted with sharp architectural lines, along with the inscriptions "E Pluribus Unum" and 5 cents. Coins in very fine condition show moderate wear but still retain clear details. Jefferson's hair and the building steps remain visible, though slightly softened. Another important feature is the mint mark, located on the reverse to the right of Monticello. Coins minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver common, but condition and strike quality can significantly impact value. While the 1963 Jefferson nickel is not considered extremely rare in general circulation, its desirability increases sharply with condition. Millions were minted, but far fewer have survived in higher grades. Very fine examples are collectible, but coins with sharper details or fewer marks are especially sought after. Collectors also look for full-step Monticello details, known as full-steps nickels, which are rarer and more valuable. The demand is driven by both beginners building sets and experienced numismatists searching for premium condition pieces, making this coin more valuable than its face value suggests. In today's market, a standard 1963 Jefferson nickel in very fine condition typically ranges from around $277,000. However, coins with better eye appeal, fewer scratches, or stronger detail can reach higher prices. If the coin qualifies as a full steps example or is in uncirculated condition, its value can jump significantly, sometimes reaching $10, $50, or even over $100 at auction depending on grading and demand. Exceptional specimens certified by professional grading services often bring the highest prices, especially in competitive collector markets. When searching for valuable 1963 Jefferson nickels, condition is everything. Examine the coin carefully under good lighting, paying close attention to Jefferson's hair and the steps of Monticello. Avoid cleaning coins, as this can reduce their value drastically. Storing coins in protective holders helps preserve their condition over time. It's also wise to compare your coin with graded examples or consult a professional if you suspect it might be a higher grade piece. Small details can make a big difference in value. The 1963 Jefferson nickel proves that even common coins can carry hidden value and historical significance. While many of these nickels are still worth only a few cents, certain examples, especially those in very fine or better condition, can be worth much more to the right collector. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced numismatist, this coin is a reminder that treasures can be found in everyday change. Next up in today's video, we're uncovering the hidden value behind a classic American coin, the 1960 Jefferson nickel. At first glance, this 5-cent piece may seem ordinary, something many people overlook in their spare change. But for collectors and coin enthusiasts, certain 1960 nickels in very fine condition can carry surprising value, especially when rarity, mint marks, and overall preservation come into play. This episode dives deep into what makes this coin special and how it can command impressive prices in today's collector market. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the buffalo nickel, and it features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse. The reverse showcases his iconic home, Monticello. By 1960, the coin was already a well-established part of everyday American currency, produced by the United States Mint in large numbers. That year saw coins minted in Philadelphia and Denver, with Denver coins marked by a small D mint mark. While millions were produced, not all survived in collectible condition, making certain grades like very fine increasingly desirable today. The 1960 Jefferson nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it durability and a distinctive silvery appearance. In very fine condition, the coin still retains clear and sharp details, although some wear is visible on high points such as Jefferson's hair and cheek. The steps of Monticello on the reverse, often a key detail for collectors, may show partial wear but remain distinguishable. Another important feature is the presence or absence of a mint mark. Coins from Denver carry the D, while those from Philadelphia do not, and subtle differences in strike quality can influence value. The overall eye appeal, including toning and surface preservation, also plays a significant role in determining desirability. Although the 1960 nickel is not considered rare in lower grades, finding one in well-preserved very fine condition with strong detail can still be challenging. Over time, circulation wear and damage have reduced the number of quality examples available. Collectors particularly seek coins that exhibit minimal scratches, strong lettering, and clear architectural details on Monticello. Additionally, varieties such as well-struck coins or those with attractive toning can drive demand even higher. As more collectors aim to complete Jefferson nickel sets, the demand for mid-grade coins like very fine examples continues to grow steadily. In today's market, a standard 1960 Jefferson nickel in very fine condition typically ranges from around $445,000 depending on its overall quality and eye appeal. However, coins with exceptional detail, attractive toning, or strong strike characteristics can sell for significantly more at auctions, sometimes reaching $5 to $15 or higher. Denver minted coins with sharp features may command slightly higher premiums. While these values may not seem massive at first, they highlight how even common coins can gain value when preserved well and sought after by collectors. For collectors interested in the 1960 Jefferson nickel, condition is everything. Always examine the coin under good lighting and, if possible, with magnification to assess detail and wear. Look closely at Jefferson's portrait and the steps of Monticello, as these areas are key indicators of grade. Storing coins in protective holders can prevent further wear and preserve value over time. It's also wise to compare your coin with graded examples or consult professional grading services to better understand its true market worth. Patience is important, sometimes holding on to a quality coin can lead to higher value as demand increases. The 1960 Jefferson nickel may not be a headline-grabbing rarity, but it proves that even everyday coins can carry hidden value. With its rich history, recognizable design, and steady collector demand, this 5-cent piece remains an important part of American numismatics. In very fine condition, it stands as a collectible item that bridges the gap between common currency and valuable treasure. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting to explore the 1961 United States Jefferson Monticello nickel, specifically in very fine condition. While many people overlook this coin as common, collectors know that certain examples can carry surprising value, especially when condition, mint quality, and subtle variations come into play. This video will uncover the history, features, rarity, and real market value of this intriguing coin, along with helpful tips for collectors looking to profit from hidden treasures. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it has remained one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The 1961 Jefferson nickel features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, designed by Felix Schlag. On the reverse, the coin proudly displays Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia home. By 1961, the United States Mint was producing nickels in large quantities to meet growing economic demand. Coins were struck primarily at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with no mint mark indicating Philadelphia production and a small D mint mark for Denver. Although millions of these coins were produced, not all survived in collectible condition, making certain grades more desirable today. The 1961 Jefferson nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it durability and a distinctive silver-gray appearance. In very fine condition, the coin shows moderate wear but still retains clear design details. Jefferson's hair may appear slightly worn, but the overall outline of his profile remains strong. On the reverse, Monticello's structure is visible with some flattening on the finer architectural lines. One important detail collectors look for is the sharpness of the steps leading up to Monticello. While full steps are rare in circulated coins, even partial visibility can increase appeal. Additionally, the coin's rim, lettering, and date should remain bold and readable, which adds to its collectible value. At first glance, the 1961 nickel might not seem rare due to its high mintage numbers. However, rarity in coin collecting is not just about how many were made, it's about how many have survived in collectible condition. Coins in very fine condition are more common than uncirculated examples, but demand still exists, especially for coins with strong details and minimal damage. Collectors are particularly interested in well-preserved coins without heavy scratches, corrosion, or discoloration. Furthermore, coins from original rolls or collections that have not been heavily circulated tend to attract more attention in the market. As interest in mid-20th century U.S. coins grows, so does demand for quality examples of the 1961 Jefferson nickel. When it comes to value, a 1961 Jefferson nickel in very fine condition typically ranges from around $277,000 depending on overall eye appeal and preservation. While this may not sound like a fortune, certain factors can push the value higher. Coins with exceptional detail, attractive toning, or minimal marks can command stronger prices at auctions. Additionally, if a coin shows characteristics close to higher grades or comes from a desirable source, collectors may be willing to pay a premium. It's also worth noting that uncirculated or specially graded examples of the 1961 nickel can sell for significantly more, sometimes reaching tens or even hundreds of dollars in top condition. For collectors looking to find value in 1961 Jefferson nickels, attention to detail is key. Always examine coins carefully under good lighting to assess wear and surface quality. Look for coins with clear lettering, defined features, and minimal damage. Storing coins properly in protective holders can preserve their condition and maintain value over time. It's also wise to compare coins with grading guides or consult professional grading services if you believe you have a higher quality specimen. Patience is essential in coin collecting, as the true value of a coin often reveals itself over time as market demand evolves. The 1961 Jefferson Monticello nickel may appear ordinary, but it holds a unique place in the world of coin collecting. In very fine condition, it represents both history and opportunity, a small piece of American heritage that can still capture the interest of collectors today. While its value may not always be sky high, the potential for discovering higher grade or exceptional examples keeps collectors searching. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced numismatist, this coin is a reminder that even the smallest denominations can carry stories, value, and the excitement of hidden treasure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries. Turn on notifications so you never miss out on hidden treasures and rare coin values. See you in the next video.